Hey, you alright? Mitch here, back again with another video, sharing my thought today. This is more of right off the top of my head, and it might be a bit scrappy or it might be a bit pausey because I'm thinking as I go. Um, and this topic I've come up with, well, it might be already out in the world, but it's already there. He's talking about photography mindset, photography, mental health, photography, mental readiness, photography virtues, whatever you want to call it. I might pick one of those eventually, and that'll be the title. Is how to mentally prepare yourself for photography as a hobby and photography as a business. And for me, the reason why I'm doing these journals is for me to answer my own questions, because I have questions in my head that hopefully people relate to, and hopefully people can get an answer from it. And as I'm thinking about the questions I'm having, sometimes the answers aren't on YouTube. And on YouTube, there are so many, there's heaps and heaps of amazing people on there talking about photography, talking about how to do it as a business, talking about how to set up a studio, talking about a wedding photographer, landscape. There are tons of really, really high quality content out there, and there are some professional people out there with some amazing content to tell you how to run the business or how to start in photography. But I've not yet found, for me, a video to talk about the mental side of it, the mental health side of it, the mental readiness of it, mentally preparing yourself for it. So that is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create the videos to answer those questions for people. And people might not be struggling with the mental side of it, but for me, you've got to be mentally prepared to realise and understand that you're going into something that's not going to take overnight. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's not going to be a week thing, a month thing, a year thing. It's going to take a few years, and I understand that now, and I appreciate that myself. So I'm going to try and answer the questions that people might be looking for mental health, the mental readiness side to it. So we're going to talk about the why, the roadmap to look at, self-doubt as well, because a lot of self-doubt comes in, being creative, learning from others, action plan, realizing, are we good enough? Do we meet the cut? Do we meet the standard of what professional photography is? Talking about a growth mindset, self-esteem, and how growth mindset is important, knowing your self-worth and respect your worth and why it is important. And not only that, we're talking about all different mindset things and talking about all sorts of things to do with the mindset, because I think photography mindset is so important, and I haven't found anybody out there for me yet. So why not answer my own questions by thinking through my thoughts? So yeah, hopefully this helps. We're going to start putting some videos up about that. We have started to put some videos up about it on our main channel. Also, we're putting shorts on as well, showing our adventures, because obviously we're not talking just about mindset. There's so much mindset we can talk about, and mind flow, and getting into the flow, and getting your mind around the fact that you're going into photography if you are interested in that field. So yeah, that's the route we're going down, and I hope to help others do the same. Obviously, we are also sharing things about travel, things about going out and taking photos. We might share some slideshows, we might show some behind the scenes stuff, which we have been doing. And as we're on shoot and as we're on location, I do have thoughts. For example, the one video I can think of is about mind flow, how water is good for mind flow, how water is like mind flow. You want to be like water, mind flowing, not mindset, not mind stuck in a rut, basically. So yeah, I think I'm rambling on a bit, but yeah, our angle, we're trying to be how to think about your mindset and how to get mentally prepared. So probably photography mindset or photography virtues or something like that. I'm going to come up with a title eventually, and hopefully in the future we'll put some more lessons in, some more advice in, some more ideas to think about. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped. Hope it explained what are we doing. Yeah. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.